Hello everyone and welcome to Grandma's DIY. Today, Grandma's making a Easter wreath. Here's the dimensions of the rabbit so that you can print this out. Be sure and blow it up however big you want it. And it'll be just like you want it. That's his face. And then we go back down. This is the outer ear. I'm going to write it on there, outer ear. And this one is the inside ear. Now you could do him any kind of, or she, any kind of way you want. I suggest if you cut this out, this out, this, and this, the black, and then you place it on the white. Okay? Now, this is my rabbit. I made pom-poms for the side of the face because that's what I want. I want pom-poms on each side of it. Now, you are going to have to use your black marker to outline some things because it's not outlined. As you can see, she's not even in place. I'm just making a funny one, a nice funny one. Now, I made this pom-pom, and I wrapped it around this 65 times. Now, this measures centimeters. This measures, as you can see, 6 by 10. 6 by 10. Pull it up this way, and then it's 6.5 by 10 centimeters, okay? You wrap it the long ways. What I'm going to do now is the rabbit. So I have the mouth, I have the tooth, and the nose. It's just going to be a fun rabbit because that's the way I want it to be, fun. And here's the eyes. Now I am going to outline things here. First of all, I'm going to put the eye on there. And then I'm going to put the other eye on. Like so. Eye. Okay, I'm going to have to position so that you guys can see this better. Okay. I'm going to take my marker and I pulled the nose up just a little bit. Now I haven't, make sure your white is clean now. And pull your mouth up a little and this up, okay? You're going to start at the nose and you're going to come all the way around. See, at the nose, come all the way around. like that. This is going to go right here in the curvature, like that. See? Because that's how you want the rabbit to look. Now, I'm going to glue it down. I just put one dot. That way it'll hold in place. Okay. Then I'm going to put a dot on the nose, because I want the nose to be right there. And then here's the tooth. This is the mouth. Make sure I get this mouth right. There we go. And here is the tongue. I didn't want a tongue red. This is mine. You can make yours any way you like. Red, blue, green, however you want to make your tongue. That's how I made my tongue. Okay. Now I'm going to take this and make sure, like this. See? And I'm going to go ahead and trace it all the way around. Now you can do this with string if you like. You don't have to do it with a marker. You can do it any kind of way you want. This is the way I'm doing mine. And now I'm going to trace the eyes. Okay. Eyelashes. And eyebrows. 'Cause that's the way I want mine. See? And she looks like a rabbit. Now I'm going to take these and I'm going to put it on the side like so. This is her jaws, and that's the way I want it, because I think it's cute like that. And this is just pom-poms. You could do it any kind of pom-poms you want. I made these, and that's the way I want them. Here. Now you can take it and you can trim it where it'll be better. You can pick it up, turn it over, and trim it. See? See, it's trimmed. And it looks that much better. I don't want to trim it much here. That's the way I want mine, like this. Any little stragglers, you just go back and you cut them off. See? Just cut them. Now I have the little pink that I want to put on her so she could have pink little, cheeks. Oh yeah, you can go back and you could just put some more glue down. You don't have to have pink cheeks. This is yours. You do whatever you want to do. I want these cheeks on there. So I'm going to put it right here in the middle. Right there. And then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put this one on the other side. Right here in the middle. Like that. And you could take and push this up and put more if you want to put more glue down. Like I said, the glue gun is hot, so be very, very careful when you do this. I just wanted her fur like that, okay? Now, here are the ears. As you can see, the ears are like this. And you could just take those ears, and we're going to go all the way around with those ears. Because I was deciding, thinking about, okay, well, why don't we just fold the ears like this and fold it all the way around. Sure, we could do that. So why don't we? Let's see what it looked like if we did it that way. Okay. You can put her to the side. Let's see how it'd look if we were to do it that way. This is something we're trying. Okay. Let's just pull it this way and see how it look. We just push it all the way down like that. Okay. And we'll go ahead and pull this on over there like so, and this. Let's turn it around so we can do the other side. As you can see, I didn't have enough glue over here. So, as I go along, I figure out a better way to do it so that I don't get bit. That's what I say, bit by the glue gun. Because it can get hot. This glue gun can get very hot. Let's do this. Let's do this. And we'll just put a little more here. Do it like that, okay? This time I'm going to do it a little bit different. think what I'm going to do is here, because that's the way I should do it. Okay, so we're going to just keep going like this. Just pull it on over. There you go. And make sure this is a nice little point here. Pull it over like that. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and do the other ear. I'm learning how to do this easily so that I don't get burned. Like I said, I have that little thing, but I don't use it. I should, but I don't. There you go. Now, it's a little bit off, which is okay because this is the ear. Now, we're going to go ahead and do this side like this. I found this a little bit easier. A little bit easier. Here we go, like this. I'm going to pull it on over, like so. Okay? Any little spots you miss, just go back and grab them, like so. And then just pull it over, like that. Now, we're going to just keep going with it, like this. Okay. Turn them over on this side. Now we gotta pull the other side here. Okay. This probably will be a two-parter because I'm just doing the ear right now, the ear and the face. And I want everybody to be able to see how you do these ears. Okay, so we're gonna just pull them on over like that. Pull it on over. There you go. Now you see the little point. It comes into play. Okay. Ears aren't perfect. Not supposed to be. Now, here's my rabbit. As you can see, the rabbit has his 2 ears. I wanted to pull one over like this, and I could still do that. So, I'm going to glue this inside here, like that. I'm going to position the ears on the rabbit. Okay. And then I'm going to position this one. I try to make it as evenly as possible. Here we go. Just push it down like that. Whatever you didn't do, just push it down. Just go back and glue it and push it down. And I did that on purpose, just put a little dot, because it's easier to do it with a little dot than it is to go ahead and do the whole thing, because you have to position it to make sure it's in the right position. See? So you just go back, and then you fluff this back over there like that. So we're gonna go ahead and do this ear. I'm gonna lean this ear out a little bit like that. Gonna lean it out just a little bit, like so. Oop, I think I put a little bit too much glue on there. As you can see, I did. I put a little bit too much glue. And I'm just gonna pull it off like that. Okay. So there you have your rabbit. But don't glue it to the table, guys. You have your rabbit. Okay, so there she is in her glory, your rabbit. Now, I'm gonna pull this ear down like this, because this is the way I wanted it to be originally. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this ear down, because that's what I wanted. And I wanted the other ear down too, so I'm gonna pull this one over also. See? Because that's how I wanted my rabbit to be. So I'm gonna just do a little U shape and pull it to the side like that. Okay, so there's your rabbit complete. See, it's your rabbit, and it's complete.